We're talking about the 6th Ghana Mining Industry Awards. That's happening tonight, just this evening. But of course, because of the special circumstances that we find ourselves in, it will be live on television here on JoyNews, on all our social media handles. But let's have a conversation about this evening's event with Mr. Ahmed Natongma. He's Director, External Relations and Communications with the Ghana Chamber of Mines. A very good morning to you.
Good morning, Harvey.
Yeah, good to see you too. Here we are wearing masks.
You see?
And then having the 6th edition of the events also being held in special circumstances.
Yes.
But let's talk about the chamber a little bit. How are you guys doing?
We're good. We are managing through the COVID. I know mining is the backbone of the country, and so we've tried as much as possible to keep the mines running, even in these dire circumstances, as you referred to.
Yeah. Has it affected you greatly? Because, you know, when you check construction companies or construction sites, sometimes the operations come to a halt because of COVID. We've had projects that have been extended because of COVID. Yeah. How has it affected your members?
Well, it has affected us, but we have, like I said, we have been innovative and proactive. You know, health and safety is very critical in mining. So when the COVID started, people had to reorganize their operations, and the non-essential staff who could work from home quickly started working from home, and those who would be working on the mills and the plants were in work. So some of the companies decided to camp them for about 2 weeks on or 3 weeks on, and then 1 week off. And the testing, the key was that testing. So before you come onto the mine, you'll be tested. When you're leaving, you'll be tested to make sure that you don't have it and you don't pass it on. So it's changed their lifestyle a bit, but like I said, we are trotting on.
Great. I had a conversation with some of the members on, I think you were celebrating, was it the safety week?
Yes.
Because there was a lot of strategies that they shared with us, the snake bites on site and things like that, how to, be cautious and things like that. Is this the climax of the celebrations that you've had this year? And I'm talking about the 6th Industry Awards.
Yes, usually, you know, our year ends on the 30th of November when we have our last council meeting. In the past, we would have this event right after council meeting, like probably next week, but because of COVID, we're bringing it forward. And this will climax the whole year and also the previous year's activities. Usually, this award will reward activities that happened in the year before. So you realize that some of the awardees would have been for 2019 activities. So we climax the year, we have the awards, we celebrate those who need to be celebrated, and we encourage those who need to be encouraged, and then we'll move on for the next year.
What are some of the categories that you will be giving out awards? And whilst you take us through that, you also have some special guests on the occasion. Who would be hearing from, for instance?
Sure. The special guest, as usual, is our own sector minister, the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. You know, he's our boss of bosses. So when we have an event like this, he has to say something and speak to us. We also have Reverend Daniel Tete, the Director General of the Securities and Exchange Commission. He's our special guest of honor. And he will be the keynote speaker as well. And he will tell us the relationship between mining and the Securities and Exchange Commission, how to get mining companies to list on the exchange, how to get Ghanaians to also buy shares and become owners of the mines and the minerals that we have. So we'll have, of course, the flagship award is the Mining Company of the Year. It will be a company that has done well throughout the previous year, and then we'll award that. We'll have the Female Mining Professional of the Year. We'll have the Female Mining Student at the University of Mines and Technology. We'll have the Mining Personality of the Year. We have Best Graduate Student. We also have honorary awards for people who have left the industry, but who contributed a lot to the success of the industry. We have Best Performer in Environmental Management. We have Mining Supply Services, Responsible Social Responsibility, Innovation, Contract Mining, Safety, Exploration, all these kinds of, these are categories will be awarded. Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell us why this event is important? Why are the awards important? Why do you continue to do it each year? And what does it do to your members and those who win the various categories?
Well, you know, it's very important. I think that we say that we need to, reward our heroes before they die. So as you work with us, we need to reward you and recognize your achievements, to spur you on to greater heights, and also to let others see that, look, whatever you are doing is being recognized. So our award is just to celebrate excellence in responsible mining. And for the awardees, it's a kind of a feather in their cap. It helps on their CVs, and they can take it out there and say, look, we won this, we won that from the Chamber of Mines. You know, every Chamber of Mines event is a highly coveted event. So everybody who wins an award is really very happy. And we get feedback right after saying that, oh, I'm happy I won the award. And since I won ABC, this has happened to me. So people really covet this award, and we make sure that it becomes one of the flagship awards in this country.
I think I've shared the whole with your members on 2 occasions, so I know how competitive, how the environment is, how people really want to win the various categories.
Yes, yes.
But here we are this year with the events happening on television, because obviously you can have a lot of people converge in one location. So how different is it going to be? Apart from the fact that it's going to be on television, would we still have that kind of feel, that competitive and exciting atmosphere?
Definitely. I know we're going to work with Joy FM. I know Joy has you have the capacity to create that ambience and that feeling in people, even through your social media and on TV. So we're going to work with you to make sure that even though people are watching from home, it will feel as if they are with us. So it's going to be, that's what they say, live. Live means joining us in all the cries and the celebrations and everything online. And like you said, because it's going to be on TV, it's going to be strictly from 5 to 7. So for 2 hours, we're going to be on TV. So we endeavor, we'll respectfully ask all our guests to make sure they are at the venue and seated promptly by 4:45. So that we can start, and then we'll enjoy your presence, and then we'll make it as befitting as it's been in the past.
Great.
Yes, and because of, like I say, COVID, we like people to watch, get their children to watch. And now I think that we might even get more people watching and participating from home than we have. So we'll have just a few people. The recipients, the special guests, will be in the hall with social distancing protocols and everything observed. And then we will send the ambience and everything straight into their TV sets and online platforms.
How many members do you have? And you've got them in various parts of the country. So just remind us again, the places that we will be reaching tonight.
Oh, we have members who are as far as Wa, the Upper West region. That's Azuma Resources. We have Newmont in the Kenya Sea area. We have Angora Ashanti, definitely Obuasi. We have Takwa. We have Chirano, Sefi Chirano in the Sefi Bibiani area. So we have them all over the world. We have Adamus in the Zima area. So we do have a lot of companies, and then we have the Achim, the eastern region as well. So basically we have, except in the Volta region that we don't have a big mine.
Yeah, I was going to ask, Volta region, like...
It's coming up. I mean, the exploration is being done in the Volta region, and there's a lot of prospects there. So very soon, I'm sure we will be in the Volta region promoting responsible mining agenda in the region. Great.
All right, so we have to end our conversation unless you have special thanks that you want to send across because you got support.
Yes, that's true, definitely.
And then the event is today, by the way. It's happening at the Movenpick Hotel, but we're carrying it live here on Joy News because not many people can be at the venue. So just stay put, 5 p.m. sharp, right here on Joy News. On YouTube, on Facebook, we will be streaming, and the Chamber will also be streaming on their social media pages as well alongside. All right, so acknowledgements?
Yes, so we are going to acknowledge our bosses, the Executive Committee and Council of the Chamber, for allowing us to do this in this COVID year. I know people said it was COVID, don't do it, but they saw it, they need to do it, and they allowed us to do it. And our headline sponsor is, of course, Gold Flows Ghana Limited, with the main sponsors, Chirano Gold Mines, African Underground Mining Services, that's AUMS, and Angora Ashanti. And they are supported by, of course, PwC, who are the educating people, and Newmont Ghana Limited, SMT, Interplus Ghana, and Asanko Ghana Limited. So these are our sponsors. But we still have all our members of the chamber sponsoring us and being part of the occasion. So like I said before, 5 p.m., we should be seated, so that we can take the facility that you have offered us. And we'll thank Joy FM too for agreeing to be with us You know, Joy FM, I've been listening to Joy since day one, and I think it's one of the best stations.
Well, thank you for doing this with us, and it will be exciting today. I guess people who otherwise would not even be following the events, who would have loved to be there in previous years, but who could not, now can be part of it because we'll be broadcasting live. So it will be for all of us to enjoy 5 p.m. today here on Joy News. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed Natongma. He's Director, External Relations and Communications with the Ghana Chamber of Mines. Very grateful. See you later this evening.
Yes, my pleasure.
And then coming up here on our show, we've got the Chairman of the Christian Council, Reverend Dr. Paul K. Boafo, who's also Chairman who is the chairman of the Christian Council. He will be joining us for a conversation we've got 17 days more to the December 7 polls. There are issues that have come up. How prepared are they? What kind, exactly what parts are they playing in this whole exercise? And the kind of tension that we seem to be getting, how are they hoping to bring us peace before, during, and after the general election? So my colleague Benjamin Akapo will be having that conversation with Reverend Dr. Paul K. Boafo. And then we have another exciting conversation. Dinah Samoa is here, and we're talking about Adum Praise, the virtual concert, live on all our Adum platforms. We're talking about television, radio, and online. That's later today. You be him in our homes, obviously because of COVID-19. But Dinah Samoa is live on our show later this morning. It will be an exciting conversation. Stay with us.